Libra, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you and the upcoming events in your near future. All right, let's start with your messages. Oh, wow. This is definitely a very beautiful combination. Okay. So I see that right here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, it's clear that we are looking at a very powerful and spiritual connection. But we also see how perhaps this connection has not been manifested on the surface yet. There is an awareness of it, and either you or the other person feel as though the two of you should be way ahead, whereas instead there is still perhaps some sort of confusion, or someone is behaving as if this connection wasn't there. But clearly, this is just something that hasn't manifested yet. And that soon, from what we see here, it's going to have some sort of progress and movement. We'll have to see what that movement is going to be about. But again, this is not a combination that I see often in readings at all. We see a very strong connection. And even if you have already spent time together, even if you have been together already, we see that energetically you are now starting to build something very long lasting. This is a slow ending of a cycle between the two of you and the beginning of a more stable one. Perhaps some of you have even given up the possibility that this could be long term. Look at this Three of Swords. This is saying, you know what, I give up. I cannot just be here stuck in a limbo, not knowing what this is going to be about, and maybe being stuck in wishful thinking. That's not how I want to live my life. Dreaming. I want to be awake and I want to be happy. And so right here, someone is thinking to give up if they haven't already, but there is a common awareness between the two of you. You both know that this is a strong spiritual connection and that the other person is the one. The tricky thing right now is that you're not in sync yet. Someone still has to realize how special this connection is. But the weirdest thing is that the energy underneath the surface is completely different from what's happening around you. You can see, in fact, that the two of you, as again, energetically, are already in love, way ahead of what's actually happening in the 3D world. And so how do you know that that energy is there? The High Priestess. There are messages trying to come towards you constantly. You or the other person might have dreams about this situation, about the two of you coming together, feeling like this is meant to be, seeing things that keep reminding you of each other. And when you think about each other, there is a feeling of belonging. For a quick second, you feel at peace until you wake up to the reality of things, which right now is not seeing you together. But obviously, this is not going to stay like this for a long time, not with this combination at all. Right here, we see definitely confusion on long-term intentions, mixed signals. There is guardness here. There is someone being protective. Even if it's just on a subconscious level, it's there and it's powerful. Someone is also focused on their growth, personal growth, career growth, perhaps. And they might not even realize what they have in front of them yet. Some of them are in denial. No, that's not someone I care about. That's not someone I want to invest into. But deep inside, they know that instead the reality of things is very different. And so I also see one last thing about these cards. I never want to focus on one specific row too much, but at the same time, I'm getting a lot of messages here. I see someone who keeps rewriting a message. It might be you, it might be this other person. Someone wants to reach out, wants to make a move, any move, even towards destruction, as long as you get out of this freaking limbo right here. And this person is not feeling confident about sending the message. They write it, they read it, they delete it. And then again, they write it, they read it, and they delete it. So it's definitely something that it's in the works. But at the same time, there is a surprise. I do believe that this might be you trying to think about a way to initiate a conversation. But again, hold on, don't move. There is something coming your way. Now, Libra, around you, there is a lot happening right now. And again, there is a theme in this reading. The difference in between what's happening underneath the surface and what you see around you instead. You have to, especially in this reading right here, being very conscious of that. What I see right here is that energetically around you, there are a bunch of things happening in your work life, in your love area, as we were talking about here, your home environment as well. There is a lot happening, and soon it will all start manifesting to you. You just need to be aware of the fact that you have something coming. So don't feel pressured, don't feel the urge to get to a conclusion, because the universe is working for you right now. Right here, you are about to realize that you have a lot of options, and some of them will surprise you. Some other instead you might already know about. And this is something that is actually going to help you. It's going to help you with this previous situation too, keeping your options open. It always allows you to feel less of an urge in understanding what is going on with this Hierophant person. The universe responds to that. When you don't feel that urge, you suddenly start receiving events and things around you that make it easier on you. You just, forget about it for a second and let things evolve. That other than giving you immediate peace, it's actually going to work out in your benefit as well. Right here, you might go out, have fun, put yourself on dating apps again, and someone is watching you. This person will definitely notice that. You see the Page of Swords, they have their eyes on you. Watching you at a distance. They see you happy if you, of course, acknowledge your options. And it makes them feel like they might be losing you, and that they have only themselves to blame about that. I think that whatever you are doing here, Libra, is working for you. Sometimes you just need to walk away from an issue and let it solve by itself. There is just so much that you can do, and you need to realize that you deserve the best. If this person is not going to fight and bring clarity, then they're not the best for you. Why are they keeping all of these feelings hidden right now? It just doesn't make sense. And also what doesn't make sense? Fears. There is fear here, fear of being vulnerable, fear of admitting feelings and realizing that maybe the other person doesn't feel the same way. I definitely see that in these cards. If you could see what the energies are underneath the surface, all of your fears will go away, yours and this person's. But obviously, this Ace of Swords, it's talking about a breakthrough moment coming up. Indirect information coming to you about this person. Maybe someone telling you something they've heard about them, or them mistakenly reaching out to you while maybe trying to talk about you to someone else. The universe is conspiring for this to come up on the surface, obviously. It's the natural evolution, and it's meant to be revealed. And here we go. Two of Wands and Page of Wands. Here, in my opinion, from what I see so far, and we'll clarify, you have a major surprise coming up for you. It feels like someone is preparing to do something and they are thinking about it very deeply. This is somebody coming in, but also somebody coming in a very unexpected way, getting out of their comfort zone, showing a different side of themselves. This still shows a waiting time, but right now there is planning showing up. Before it was just waiting and nothing was happening, whereas instead right now there is an idea, a goal. I see a clear breaking point here. The waiting has become very heavy. I've been waiting for so long, thinking, how long am I going to wait for this? Well, it's up to you. And if you feel this way as well, you won't feel this way for a long time. It's very much impacting the both of you. But perhaps, after this Ace of Swords information, you are going to decide to reach out. You are going to start gathering the strength to make that move and get out of your comfort zone, because now you have some sort of security that comes with this Ace of Swords. We'll have to see what this is. But the interesting thing is that while you are typing that message, look at this, Page of Wands. The pages bring messages. This person is going to contact you. From what I'm seeing so far, I want to clarify, obviously. It will turn out that the two of you have been both overthinking this because of fears and insecurities. And I do believe that blockage is going to go away. Can't wait any longer. Wanting to get out of this limbo and deciding perhaps to take a risk and make this first move. Talking about them, of course. Here, balancing their heart and their mind, their fears and the reality of things. So, let's clarify. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is about first of all. What is this information coming your way indirectly? But also, I want to look into this Page of Wands. What is that message going to say? And how these upcoming events are actually going to impact the very trajectory of this connection. Let's see how this relationship will evolve from this moment forward and also in the distant future. Let's look into all of it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Libra, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. Get ready for this. Starting from the bridging energies, taking us from the current situation to the upcoming events, we have something major here. These two cards fell on the table, and the card at the bottom of the deck was the Five of Wands. The Tower, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. There is something which is going to be revealed to you, but also to the other person. This is a moment of clarity, a breakthrough moment, a time where all the truth is going to come up. And to me, this is that portal that will bring this energy from underneath the surface, funnily up in the real world, so that the two of you can be happy. But there is some conflict. There is something that we need to look into, because this energy, it's not sufficient enough just by itself. It needs to be implemented in the right way. And obviously, I already saw this Two of Swords. We will see if it comes up again. But that talks about something that needs to be taken care of. And we will look into it. First of all, let's look into this Ace of Swords. And let's see what information is going to be revealed to you very soon in your near future. You see it right there with the, oh my God, I was just thinking that, and the Six of Swords comes up. This is someone who is going to reveal something that perhaps you thought not possible at this moment in time. And they have been trying to keep it for themselves with this Ace of Swords reversed, but see, mistakenly this information comes up. And so what is this information about? First of all, what we're seeing here is the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords.